Hi, today we're going to make another duck call out of Cocobolo again. I had a couple of questions about how the pin chuck worked exactly, and somebody was having some problems with the call slipping on, so I'm going to go over that real quick. All right, I just bored a hole down the center, 5/8 inch, and I've had a couple of questions about the pin chuck and with making duck calls. On the harder woods, it fits on there a lot nicer and it locks in. So if you're using maybe a softer wood, you probably shouldn't for duck calls anyway, but if you're using a softer wood, it'll be a little bit sloppy on there, and you may have to put like a piece of tape or something down on the bed there before you put the pin in to get it to lock in. But if you're using a hardwood, it should lock in nice and tight. And you can see, bring it right over and that locks in. And we'll just go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and bring the tailstock up. And then and it cups right into the end there, and then true it up. I just pulled the center out of the live center, and it just seats right in there. Nice. We'll just go ahead and true it up. There we go. Once you get it trued up, we'll just go ahead and shape it a little bit, and I just leave the tailstock up to support it a little bit, and then while I'm turning it. So this is going to be our mouthpiece down here, and then this will be where the bell sits in. I'm just going to true it up real quick. You just want to make a nice little spot where the lanyard is gonna seat. And then you can come down with the barrel part of it. I'll true that up in just a sec. And then you can pull your tailstock back. And just clean up the end here. we go. Okay, and then all you do is pull it out a little bit and then lock it back in, and then you can clean up the mouthpiece right around here, but don't open it up too much, just you want it nice and straight down in there. So let's just go ahead and bring it around a little bit so it's not quite so sharp. There we go, and then we'll just sand it up. But like I was saying before, if it won't lock into place for you, put a piece of tape maybe down on the bed, or you know, you can even put it on here, but depending on how loose it is. So let's just go ahead and bring it out here, lock it back down, and sand it up. And I'm going to seal it up with wax, so I'm just going to go ahead and sand it with my mineral oil and paste wax. Just turn the lathe speed back down, run through all your grits. Just finishing up with 600. Then just turn your lathe speed back up. You don't really need to polish it up because I'm going to dip it back in wax, but I'll do it real quick. When you're doing a call, you need to get it sealed inside, down in the barrel too, so you need to dip it in. I use beeswax for it, but there we go. Alright, there we go. And like I said, I used Echo inserts for my calls, but there we go. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.